Happy New Year, everyone, my friends around the world. And I believe 2019 will be an exceedingly fruitful year for the body of Christ. I believe it will be a season of breakthrough, of overcoming, of stepping into new mantles, of hearing the wisdom of the Lord, of walking in the knowledge of God. So the Lord has much preordained for this season in the earth. And we should have the insight, some of the insight that God has given me into 2019 posted on our website, so you can get more insight into what the Lord has shown me about this next season in the body of Christ. But what I wanted to focus on in this setting was something that I do every year going into 2019, but every year probably for the last 12, 15 years of my life. And that as I just ask the Lord to give me insight, because He is the Spirit of truth, into any areas of my foundation that need to be revisited, to maybe amplified, weaknesses there, because you cannot go any further than your foundation. And the foundation is the basis or groundwork for anything. And one of my biggest cries every year is, Lord, I want to grow deeper in fellowship with you. God, I want to grow in the knowledge of God. Teach me how I can grow in that. And as I ask that, the Lord is just always so faithful. Sometimes it's just a small little key that He'll give me, insight, understanding, that I can accelerate my lifestyle of worship and prayer and intercession before Him, my life in the Word. And He's always so faithful to do that, because it's the will of God for you to live from a place of fellowship and friendship with the Lord. The other thing I also evaluate is, is my love walk correctly? Do I need to forgive anyone? Do I have offense against anyone? Is there something that I need to change? Are there things that I'm focusing now that you've changed the season and they're no longer fruitful? So I always say the new year is a wonderful time when that calendar switches to evaluate. Take time before the Lord. And I'm like the Apostle Paul. I said, the King James, when he gets knocked off the horse, Paul says, what shall I do? And I always say that, Lord, what shall I do? What is the next step in the next season? So I encourage you, as we enter into this new year, take intentional, concerted time to just lay before the Lord. One of the things I always say, God, this ministry is yours. My life is yours. If you want to finish, if you want this to end, whatever you want, it's all on the table for you in this season. And I lay it down before you. And Lord, you show me. Is there something that I'm doing that I'm not, something that I'm not doing that you would like me to do? Is there something that I'm doing that is incorrect? Lord, show me your ways. Because even though the Lord has so many wonderful things preordained for us, we cannot move past the place of our foundation being built correctly. So I want to encourage you to do that. Paul said, test yourself. See if you're in this faith. And so I encourage you to test yourself. Allow the Lord to evaluate you. Ask the Spirit of truth to reveal truth to you, so that your foundation, so that your focus, so that the posture of your heart could be correct to receive everything that God has for you in 2019. So I bless you today to receive everything that God has for you in 2019.